Hi, I'm Roger Dare, and welcome to my YouTube channel, the Dare Group Fine Homes, serving all of Southwest Florida, Sarasota, Venice, Lakewood Ranch. We're going to show you the whole community, all the homes. We're going to have plenty of valuable information for you. Today, I have some valuable information that quite could change your life. That's right. I want you to listen to the end of this video, because if you've ever thought about possibly owning a home in Sarasota, Florida, this could be the video for you, okay? If at any time during this video you like what you hear, or any other videos you like what you see, please hit the like button, hit subscribe below. It really helps the channel, and it's going to give you the chance to make sure you do not miss any of these beautiful neighborhoods I'm going to be going through in all of Southwest Florida, Sarasota. We're even going to go up to Bradenton, all the beaches. We're going to go in the country club communities. We're going to show you some of the finest homes on the beaches, inland. We're just going to be all over the place, and you don't want to miss out. We're also going to have a ton of information regarding mortgages and inspections, and what title insurance is, and what are the good reasons to be in Sarasota, what are the great reasons to be in Venice, and what are the great reasons to be in Bradenton, or out on Venice Island, or Siesta Key, or Bradenton Beach. So I will be the source for all your information if you stay tuned to this channel. So any of my team of agents can help you throughout Southwest Florida. Just give us a call at any time. Drop us a line, send us a message, email me at roger@rogerdare.com. Give me a call, 941-350-2007. We are here to help with any of your questions and needs. So why don't we, with that, get started. Okay, so today I'm going to talk to you about a HECM mortgage. Okay, a HECM mortgage is essentially what used to be called a reverse mortgage. Now I know what you're thinking. I came up in this business through the mortgage business, and I remember the days when reverse mortgages were not the most trusted product in the world. But here's the really, really great news, and this news could really change your life. Instead of the private companies providing these reverse mortgages, it is now all run by FHA, Housing and Urban Development. So it's run by the government. As you can see here, benefits.gov is one of the sites that you can find out more about HECM mortgage. HECM is HCEM, okay? So home equity conversion mortgages. Okay, so now you say, well, wait a minute. A reverse mortgage, I thought a reverse mortgage is once I own my home, I can stop making mortgage payments and do a negative amortization to the bank, and I never have to make another mortgage payment again, or I can get a lump sum of cash, or I can get monthly payments. And yes, those are the way reverse mortgages or home equity conversion mortgages, before they were taken over by the government, which is what they're called now, used to be. And you could still get products like that. So if you do own a home and you're 62 or older and you want to stop making mortgage payments, you've got enough equity in your home, you can get a home equity conversion mortgage. But that's not what I'm here to talk to you about today. I'm here to talk to you about it's probably the least known about product in the real estate industry. And that is the purchase home equity conversion mortgage. Okay, so what can this do for you? I don't know if you've seen one of my videos, or you've been online, you've been looking at homes, and you're thinking about retiring in Florida, and even if you're not thinking about retiring right now, but you're thinking about retiring 10 years from now, and you're looking at homes, you're saying, wow, gosh, we really want a 3-bedroom, 2-bath with a pool. We want to be in a decent neighborhood. We like to be in a country club community. We like to be out on the island somewhere. But everything just seems so unaffordable to be in the areas that we would like to be in. Well, a home equity conversion mortgage can help you with that. So just to give you some round numbers, 50% of the homes that are purchased in Sarasota County are purchased for cash. Okay, I know that's hard to believe. When I first heard that number years ago, I was like, that just can't be possible, and it is possible. And it may be like 46.8% or something like that. But if it's not 50%, it's really close to 50% of the homes are being bought for cash. But even if they weren't, some people only want to put like $100,000 down when they buy a $500,000 house. They'll put $400,000 down and mortgage $100,000 or something like that. But let's just say, for the sake of example here, you are going to come to Florida and you were going to buy a $350,000 3-bed, 2-bath with a pool. But all of a sudden you're finding, gosh, what I want for a 3-bed, 2-bath with a pool isn't really the quality of home I want. What that home is going to cost is going to be $500,000. Or if you have $500,000 in the home that you really want is $750,000. What are you going to do? You're going to live in a lesser home. Well, the home equity conversion mortgage can help you with that, and you never make a mortgage payment. That's right, you heard me right. You never make a mortgage payment. The next question always is, well, can the government take my home? No. Not if you make your tax payments to the city, not if you pay your HOA fees if you have them. There are very little active events that will trigger the government taking over your home. Even if you were to die, your spouse still gets to live at the home for the rest of their life, or as long as they choose to live there. They could turn around and end up selling the home at any point after you were to die. They could sell the home at any time, or they could stay in the home for the rest of their life and be comfortable for the rest of their life, never having to make a mortgage payment. So you've got that. So about 50% of the homes in Sarasota are being sold for cash. So think of it this way: you're online and you're looking at those, homes we just talked about, and you see a home for $350,000. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath with a pool. And this is all I'm going to get for my $350,000 that I've scrimped and saved my whole life to have my retirement in Florida. Gosh, I'm going to have to pick an area that is a little bit less desirable, or I'm going to have to sacrifice on the quality of the home, or I'm going to have to give up the pool altogether, or I might not be able to be in a country club community. Well, with that $350,000 in a purchase home equity conversion mortgage, you basically could buy a $500,000 home. With $500,000, you basically could buy a $750,000 home. Now, I'm giving you round numbers here. In some instances, it's going to be even better, but here is the key. This is just the most awesome point, is you never, ever have to make a mortgage payment for the rest of your life, and you can live in the home as long as you want. There's only one triggering event that would cause the bank taking over the mortgage again. That would be after you should pass on and then your spouse pass on. So if you were to pass on and your spouse was still living, your spouse could live in the house for the rest of his or her life, and the bank cannot take the home. Now, being reasonable, that would mean you were paying your taxes to the city. But beyond that, there are very few triggering events that could have the bank taking the home from you. So, the home equity conversion mortgage is just an amazing solution, for people that are finding homes somewhat unaffordable. And when I say it could change your life, I mean, think about this. you were going to be living in a $350,000 3-bedroom, 2-bath that you didn't even really like without a pool. And now with that $350,000, you don't ever have to make a mortgage payment, and you're living in a $500,000 house. That's just mind-blowing. And nobody's talking about this product, but I know a lot about this product. I used to sell reverse mortgages years and years ago. They are great products, and they are run by the United States government and backed by FHA. So who can get a reverse mortgage, okay, or a HECM? You must be 62 years of age or older. And remember I told you, well, maybe you're not going to be retiring next year. Well, this is something to shoot for here, okay? Like if you're somebody like me and you're 58 years old and you're saying, you know what? In 4 years, I'm going to be 62, and I knew I was going to have to save up, $500,000 to buy that house I wanted. And now I'm saying to myself, well, wait a minute, now I only really have to save up $350,000. I can take that $150,000 and do something else with it. I could invest it and live off the interest. So this is really an amazing product. If you've got $500,000, you may be able to say, hey, I want to live in a $750,000 house now. So it's really cool. So you must be 62 years or age or older. Now, the older you are, the more house you can afford. Okay, so this is all done by actuaries. Okay, so a 70-year-old with $350,000 may be able to buy a $550,000 house. A 70-year-old with $500,000 may be able to buy an $800,000 house. Okay, so, and I'll let the mortgage companies get into these specific numbers with you, but this is essentially how it works, okay? So 62 years or older, you must own the property outright or have a small mortgage balance. So you remember I was saying, you may, come in and buy a place for, with only $100,000 cash. You've got or $400,000 and you've got a $100,000 mortgage. You could pay off that small mortgage and that won't be a problem. So you can't be delinquent on any federal debt, okay? You have to participate in a consumer information session given by an approved HECM counselor. Okay, so that's all these people do. They do these interviews. They can last an hour and a half long, but they want to make sure that the people know exactly what they are getting into, so it's all clear to the buyer of the home, or in the instance when someone is getting a reverse mortgage, they already live in the home, you have to go through this counseling session because they want you to know every single one of the facts. Now, that counseling session is not held by the mortgage company. That is held by a separate company that just does counseling for these products so that you are not getting less than all the information from a mortgage company that you felt like you should have got when you get into the home equity conversion mortgage purchase. That's tough to say. The following eligible property types must meet all FHA property standards and flood requirements. So FHA properties, they must meet certain standards. The roof has to be in a certain shape. The air conditioning has to be in a certain shape. The electrical has to be in a certain shape. So, these things are also going to have to pass FHA appraisal guidelines, which is not insurmountable. You just have to know you're not going to be buying an investment shack fixer-upper. You've got to buy a home that's a good quality home, okay? Now, you can buy a single-family home or a 1 to 4 unit home with unit occupied by the borrower. So you could buy two townhouses sitting together and with this product and rent the other one out and still have this product, okay? It is with the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, and if it is a manufactured home, they do qualify, but they have to also meet the FHA requirements. So this is pretty much in a nutshell. I'm glazing over, a home equity conversion mortgage purchase. So let's call it a HECM or call it a reverse mortgage, whatever you want to call it. This is an incredible product that is going to help you get into the home of your dreams. Okay, so listen, one thing I like to say to a lot of people when I first meet them is I will never try to sell you a house. If you hear me talking about benefits in a house, oh, the pool's great, it's a lifetime finish, and oh, the air conditioner looks great, oh, look at these windows, and I'm just pointing out the highlights of the home, but you'll also hear me bring up some of the negatives. Oh, guys, it looks like that roof might need to be replaced in the near future. So the reason why I bring that up is the same thing with mortgages. The only reason why I give mortgage information to buyers, I don't make any money off the mortgage. I want the buyer to be happy and get the home that they want. And I will keep looking and looking and looking until they find the home that they want. Sometimes it's one and done. We walk in, this is the one. Sometimes it's not until we see 35 homes before you see the right one. So if you are up north and you want to see homes in the area, you want me to go out and videotape some homes, I do FaceTime Live, I can do Zoom, I can just videotape homes and I can send them up to you. If you want to talk about what the what the real estate market is like here in Sarasota and Venice, I'm happy to do that anytime. I can tell you about the neighborhoods. I know the neighborhoods. I've lived here for many, many years. I love Sarasota, I love Florida, and I love to talk about it. I love to go out and look at homes as well. So at any time you want to reach out to me, just message me below. Give me a call at 941-350-2007 or email me at roger@rogerdare.com. Any of my agents can help you, but know that they always come to me for all of the information that they need to give to you about Southwest Florida living. So that's it for the home equity conversion mortgages purchase for today. And I am Roger with Dare Group Fine Homes. I will see you soon.